This exact head-to-toe outfit and then have a complete cute outfit for the fall. It's awesome. This is our today's special value from Denim & Company Active. It is the duo stretch pant with the side pocket. That side pocket, a little up on the hip, will hold even the largest smartphone with the largest case. These have been wildly, wildly popular today. It is not 4 o'clock here on the East Coast, and 56,000 have been ordered today. So it's not even 1 o'clock on the East Coast or the West Coast. So a lot of people haven't even, gotten around to turning their television on today. And when they do later tonight, they're probably going to be disappointed by what's left because these have exceeded our expectations, how many people want them. We do have a regular inseam of 28 inches. That's what I have on. Petite's 25 inches. Tall is 31 inches. Let's quickly go through the colors and then I'm going to hand it over to you about duo stretch. So 3 prints, 3 solids. Here's our navy. Very popular. Black's almost gone, guys. We started with 20,000 in black. We have about 2,000 left.
Wow.
My word. Then we have our burgundy, which is very pretty. Now, we're going to show you our prints. Gary and I are very partial to this navy wash. That is so pretty. Also getting really limited. This is what Stephanie's wearing. The Houndstooth is awesome. We started with 12,000 of the Houndstooth. We have about 2,500 left. And then this is what I'm wearing, the Burgundy Floral, which the more I wear it, the more I love it. It's the cutest print without being too much. The colors.
It's charming.
That's a good word for it. And
yeah.
I think it's going to match every single top I own. There's every color in here.
It certainly is. I mean, we've been matching it all day. For some reason, every single color goes back to it. So it's a very easy, like, little country floral to wear. So dual stretch, Sandra, is a very popular fabric. I hear all the time from you guys about wanting more dual stretch. Please bring dual stretch back. It is a fabric that's been with us for over 17 years. So you know it's very popular. It's 90% cotton, 10% spandex. The reason it's called dual stretch is because it stretches this way, every which way but loose. And I seriously mean that because it snaps right back into place. You could wear these all day and they're going to look good. And the other key point that I just want to get across is that this fabric smooths you out. It's not a girdle, it's not a shaper, but the way it's knitted gives you a very lean, long line, no lumps, no bumps, no lines, nothing. It's very, very smoothing. And I'm not just saying that to sell you a pair of pants. I'm saying that because of all the reviews, hundreds and hundreds of reviews I've read on QVC.com from you all on the dual stretch, 9 out of 10 of you say, I put these on, I looked in the mirror, and I immediately went back and bought 4 more pairs because they are so smoothing, like I'm going to live in these pants forever.
So I'm someone that on the day-to-day, I don't enjoy a tight legging on my leg. It's a personal preference thing. I just don't always like like a compression feel. Here's why I love these. And I'm going to put my phone right here because I want to show that to you. I love them because they are not a tight legging. In fact, they're not even called a legging. They're called a pant. So if you can see, and I mentioned this before, sometimes with leggings you can see every outline of a kneecap. You can't here. They're a little bit, I have a little bit more room down around the ankle. See, it's not so tight. And then here's what's key for me. They do, as Gary said, really smooth you out. Like this, it's a very smooth experience. My belly button is, where's my belly button? So my belly button's here. I had to kind of like, where is that belly button? My belly button's here. The pants actually come up higher than your belly button. I don't know that I would want that on every single pant I own, but in this pant, I don't want anything but that. It's so perfect because what happens is you don't have then anything that can become a muffin top. If my pant ended here, and a lot of pants do, then things get pushed up and over. Notice how, because it is higher, again, my belly button's here, because it's higher, everything stays so flat, smooth, firmer. And then I want to show you, I brought my iPhone out because it's the largest one because I'm getting old and I need readers. It's the largest one and I have a case on it. It's gonna stay there. So I can, if I jumped up and down, if I walked, if I did anything, it's not going to fall out, and you don't have to just use that for your phone. Earlier I had a tissue in it. It's great for if you're walking the dog, you can put the little dog bags in there, the dog treats, the keys, the lip balm, whatever. That pocket, and there's one pocket, is enough reason for me to buy more than one pair.
Yeah, that's what people are saying. I mean, definitely that pocket is genius. It's something that's useful. It's beneficial to we can't get rid of our cell phones, right? So you have this convenient place for it, whether you're working out, whether you're just walking, whether you're maybe like doing things at home, running errands. This particular pant is good for all of that. It is a slim leg. It is more of a fitted pant, but remember it's a knit, so it's got great stretch and great recovery, and it's 90% cotton. So it is so breathable and comfortable. And I think that's why Sandra likes it so much when she doesn't always love a compression legging, because it's never going to be like that with cotton. Machine wash, tumble dry. The prints are all exclusive to Denim & Company. You won't find them anywhere else. And the waistband, as Sandra was showing you, I mean, look at the stretch here. And again, snap right back into place.
Yeah.
So these are awesome, Sandra.
I just think they're so functional. The design team here did such a great job, not just on the fabric, but all those fit points. So like I was showing you earlier, if I were to get down on the ground, and you're joking about me playing with my bunnies, but I was saying earlier, like if I get down on the ground and I'm bending over, guess what? Now, sorry, you have to look at my mic pack and stuff, but I want you to see how high the waist comes up. I never have to bend over or sit down and worry that you can see my underwear coming up the back. That seems like a small thing until you realize you're wearing a pair of pants and it's Christmas morning, and every time you bend down to play with the kids, your underwear's coming out the back. I mean, it's all of that thought process. The higher waist, that might not work in jeans, but it is incredible in the duo stretch if you want to be completely smooth. It feels like a hug without feeling like compression. It's the higher waist is incredible.
Yeah.
I can really move in them.
It's confidence building too,
Yes,
right?
yes.
I mean, I think this whole pant idea, this whole dual stretch idea is a confidence booster when you put it on, because not every piece of clothing you put on is going to give you a little bit of control in your waistline. It's not, not every piece of clothing is going to smooth your legs and not show lumps and bumps. It's just not. That's the genius of dual stretch in this pant idea, because it's going to make you look and feel better without a lot of effort. I mean, you're just going to put on these pants and that's going to be it. You're going to be like, wow, they were right. These really do look good. And then the versatility. I mean, whether you're working out or just chilling or errands, or whether you're actually dressing them up and going to the office and place of worship and theater and dinner. I mean, I've said this all day long, but you take this houndstooth, right? And you put a big red chunky sweater on it and some suede boots.
Gary, I'm going to grab something.
You could definitely go to, the office and that.
So Gary,
you take that houndstooth and put a black velvet top over it and with a little heel, and you go to a holiday party. So many different ways to wear these.
Gary,
yes, ma'am.
We are 2/3 through everything we have for the entire day. I know you're supposed to have a 2-hour show coming up at 6. Well, you'll still have that show, but at 7, 7 o'clock on the East Coast. If you want these, you should order them now, because I'm not just saying that so you quickly, or I'm saying because I don't think we're going to have all of these at 7, black especially. So I didn't have bright red, but I did have the wine of the turtleneck, or the cowneck that I have on. Look at this wine color with the houndstooth. That's so pretty for holiday.
It is beautiful. Yeah.
That's a good combo.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the wine with what I'm wearing. And then actually, wait, I want to show you something. It doesn't really matter. This is kind of fun. I'm wearing the Burgundy Floral, and it was the one that on paper I would have been named least likely to wear, right? Because I would just get a black or a navy. I saw this hanging up today
Uh-huh.
backstage, and I said, I have to wear that. I am in love with this print, and I want to show you. I'm wearing it with the pine, and that works. My turtle or cow neck. Look at it with the wine, might work even better. If I wanted to do natural, I'm just going to quickly go through all the colors here. Well, that's very pretty too. The navy, were these made for the navy? Black, of course, now it brightens up the black. But if you got the tea rose, this is the ticket. The tea rose cow neck top with the burgundy floral. Gary, that is such a great match.
Yeah, that's really good. I like that. And you know what? It's fun and it's happy and it's charming.
Yeah.
I mean, the word that keeps coming to mind on that print is just charming. Whether you see it as like a retro vibe or you see it as something like country florals, it's just so cute. And you know, the ladies here looks especially good. That French terry tunic is gorgeous. That plaid jacket is perfect. Two more casual ways to wear these, which I love. I think, you know, we live in a casual society, but please remember that you can dress these up if you so desire to do that. And the value is tremendous for what you're getting. There's that cell phone pocket, easy, comfortable pull-on styling that you can machine wash and tumble dry. And the thing about this dual stretch is it's not thin. It's not too heavy either, but more importantly, it's not thin and it's not sheer, and you're not going to bend over, and you're not going to, you know, sometimes that fabric when you bend over and it stretches and then all of a sudden you see everything.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen here.
We talked about this before.
Yeah.
There's, you know, I'm not going to say the name, but there was a company where their leggings all cost, and these are not necessarily leggings, they're like a slim pant, but their leggings that cost over $100. It was a big news story because women were going to yoga class bending over and everyone could see their underwear.
Right.
Like that was actually a controversy. Okay, guess what? For about $100 less, you get yourself a pair of Duo Stretch. Not only can you wear them to yoga, but you can dress them up, wear them other places. Let's go through the colors because we are now at the point in the day, which I didn't think this would happen so early in the day, that we are coming down to final quantities now in some of these colors. We have 3 solids, 3 prints. Here are your solids. The lovely burgundy. We have these in petite, regular, and tall inseams, don't forget. Here's your navy, and here's your black. And in black, we have 1,000 left in the regular inseam, 400 left in the petite, and fewer than 200 left in the tall. And before you think, oh, I'm good, that's a lot, we started the day with over 20,000 just in the black alone, just in the black alone. Then let's take a look at these prints. This is the navy wash. It's also getting limited, especially in the petite. Gary mentioned, and now I can't unsee it, that the navy wash looks like flowers, like leaves. See that?
I was saying it's like a tie-dye or
it looks
like a. But now I see
it looks like watercolor floral.
Watercolor
it was not designed to be that, but like,
yeah.
look at that.
I know. It's really cool. I mean,
so
yeah,
pretty.
It's pretty, yeah.
Houndstooth coming down to the
you gotta
end
get
on the houndstooth.
I mean, that's just chic and cool, and you know, we don't always do that in Denim and Company, but it's that whole kind of borrowed from the boys look that's so popular right now in everything, clothes, accessories.
So in the houndstooth, we started with over 12,000. We have 1,800 left in the regular inseam, 750 in the petite, and only 300 left in the tall. So we've gone through about 90% of what we've had in the houndstooth. And then this is the burgundy floral, and it is also really popular. If we have any left at the end of the day, the price is going to go up. So we have fewer than 1,000 left in the petites and about 500 left in the talls in the burgundy floral, a little more than that in the regular. But when I tell you that how many have now been ordered for the day? Gosh, it was over 50,000, but that was about an hour ago. Approaching 60,000 ordered for the day. And I'm talking about 500 left here, 200 left there. It is going to go. I know that backstage everyone's probably scrambling to figure out what you're going to be presenting for the rest of the day because we're going to have to final press this before the final presentation. I'm sorry, I'm talking like
She's talking shop talk.
I've fallen into